Ciao, sono Anna e questo è My Italian Circle. Welcome to this easy vocabulary lesson for beginners. Today we'll learn how to count in Italian, along with some useful vocabulary. Imagine you're visiting Venice. Yes, Venice again. And you have to count the things you see around you. We'll start with low numbers and then we'll learn to count the hundreds and the thousands. Along the way, up and down the bridges, we will also learn some other words. If you like our videos, subscribe to this channel and why not, consider becoming a patron. Adesso cominciamo! Sai contare fino a 20? Sai contare da 1 a 10? In italiano non diciamo io posso contare, ma io so contare. Can you count from 1 to 10? In Italian we don't say I can count. We don't use potere, but we say I know how to count. We use sapere, to know. Ora contiamo insieme. First of all, 0. Pay attention to the pronunciation. This number is called 0. Not 0. 0. Quanti gabbiani ci sono? How many seagulls are there? Ci sono means there are. C'è means there is. So the answer is 1. Quanti leoni vedi? How many lions do you see? 2. Vedo 2 leoni. Quante finestre ci sono al primo piano? How many windows are there on the first floor? 3. Did you notice the word quanti ends in E in front of plural masculine nouns and in E in front of plural feminine nouns? We learned another number, primo, first. By the way, in Italy, this is the first floor, not the second. This is called piano terra, ground floor. E qui? Quante finestre ci sono al primo livello? And here, how many windows are there on the first level? 4. E al secondo livello? 5. 3 più 2. 3 plus 2. Quante statue ci sono? How many statues are there? 6. Quante finestre ci sono in questa sezione? How many windows are there in this section? 7. 3 più 4. Che numero è il primo numero dopo le lettere VE? What is the first number after the letters VE? 8. E il secondo? 9. If you are wondering, this boat is called a vaporetto. Quanti campanelli conti? How many doorbells do you count? 10. Quanti scalini vedi? How many steps can you see? 11. Che numero leggi prima della virgola? What number do you read before the comma? 12. Questo numero si legge 13. Quanti cerchi conti? How many circles do you count? 14. Quante finestre ha questa casa rossa? How many windows does this red house have? 15. Quanti campanelli ci sono? How many doorbells are there? 16. Cosa fa 16 più 1? What is 16 plus 1? 17. Che numero c'è dopo il 17? What number comes after 17? 18. E dopo il 18? After 18? 19. Cosa fa 7 più 4 più 9? What is 7 plus 4 plus 9? 20. We have finally reached 20. Ora sai contare fino a 20. You can count to 20. But after 20, you simply add the units. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Remember, numbers drop the last vowel before 1 and 8. 21, 41, 28, 48. We write 3 with an accent when it's the last digit of a number. 23. Then we have 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. After 100, you simply add the numbers you need. 118. This is a Venetian ambulance, by the way, and 118 is the Italian number for medical emergencies. Useful. After 100 we have 200, 300, 400 and so on, up to 1000, 1000. Then we don't say 1200, 1500 and so on like in English. We say 1200, 1500 and so on. For multiples of 1000, the word changes slightly. Not 1000 but 1000, 2000, 3000, 4000, 5000, 6000 and so on. The pattern is the same. Contiamo insieme. Ora sai leggere tanti numeri in italiano. Now you can read lots of numbers in Italian. Let's try together. Quanti cerchi dorati vedi? How many golden circles can you see? 1. Let's try a bigger number. 741. Remember, it's not 41, but 41. We drop the vowel before uno. Read the number on the boat. 7729. This number, our house number by the way, 1980. This pattern is also used for years. 1945, 2022. What happens if you have to fill your tank in Venice? Well, you go to a petrol station. Can you read the number on the petrol pump? 5. Now this one. 1293. Another house number. 4500. Quante gondole? 4. And the last one. 6377. 6, 3, 7, 7. Or 63 and 77. Ora sai contare in italiano. Now you can count in Italian. Of course, there is no need to memorize all the numbers at once. Listening over and over will help you remember. Watch this video or listen to it several times. Write down the numbers without looking and then check. Finally, try with your own numbers. Open a book and read the page number, for example. The bottom line is, use them! I hope this video has been useful to you. Let me know in the comments. Ci vediamo la settimana prossima. Ciao!